The blue corner, Louise, the Irish Bull Feather.
When I first moved here, the first year was just working, going out, partying, having fun, not really having any purpose or anything like that. I thought I was just going to be here for a year on a holiday visa. And then after that, it was just, I was just constantly living in my own head. Anywhere I went, I felt like I was never actually present for my first few years here. So I never really took in what I was doing, or didn't feel any gratitude for anything, because it's just, I just wasn't living in that moment.
It meant not going outside, sticking to a strict regime of not going outside, not going outside the plan, and constantly knowing what I was putting into my body, whether that was the food, the drink, whatever it was. It was just, like having that conversation with the person in my head, asking, is this okay to eat? Can't eat this, can't eat that, can't drink this, or can't drink that. And it was just constantly that vicious cycle of playing over and over and over again. We're representing the version of myself as the little girl that, who had not so much no drive, no purpose, but more, just that little girl who was constantly living in her own head. And that person who suffered so much, and I'm just constantly, that's my reminder of, when I think of that person, it's my reminder of what I'm doing. It's my why, and it just pushes me more and more, pushes me over the line, especially when I'm in the deep end of the fight. It pushes me more.
I suppose it's like that it's not just all, this however many rounds or minutes in the ring. I didn't get into the ring, by just walking over. I worked extremely hard for it. That's with everything, in training, outside the ring, in my own personal life. Of just, I'm constantly working hard in it, and just I'm always trying to do better. That's, every day, just trying to do better than the day before. And that's not just in training, that is with work, with, everything. And, Staying here and growing here in the last couple of years, I've really had to find out who I was. And this place has a big part of that. I've had so many help from, there's so many different communities that I'm involved with, and they all come out together and help, and that means a lot, because it is hard for some people to find that. And I think I'm very, very lucky that I do have a good bunch of people around me, especially the Irish as well. They all stick together, and I could just call up someone who I haven't spoke to in a year, and they will straight away help me out. And I know that that's a lot with all my friends as well. I'm very, very lucky for what I have.
You can tell your younger self one thing.
It'd be two things. First, it's I'm sorry. And second, it would be people are always going to talk about you, or they're going to have their opinions, but you have to figure a way to not listen to it and just, believe in yourself in what you're doing, and don't let anyone get in the way of it.
I'm a pressure fighter, so we just learned to be a bit smarter about that. Worked a bit more on the mindset as well, mentally, physically, just leveled up on everything. And yeah, we just prepared for every outcome, and anything that happens in the night, we'll learn how to adapt to it there and then as well. I want it more.